right, well, good morning, good morning. Good morning. So I wanted to have you start today with a really nice little anonymous quote. So find a comfortable position, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Take a couple of easy breaths to find some place of comfort in your physical body. This is a morning practice. It's not too early, but it's the start of the day for many of us. So just take a couple of easy breaths in and out. Find the inhalation, find the exhalation, and we'll use that throughout the practice that I've prepared for you to really get grounded, but also to shake off the heaviness of what's going on in life right now. And so the anonymous quote seen on graffiti in LA, mental sunshine will cause the flowers of peace, happiness and prosperity to grow upon the face of the earth. Be a creator of mental sunshine. Be a creator of mental sunshine. Be a creator of mental sunshine. And taking another breath to think of the forecasts of your own practice, right? You come back again and again because it's reliable, because it's a constant invitation, not an obligation, to find that mental sunshine, the sunlight of your spirit. So whether you show up today and you feel a little grouchy, you feel uneasy, you don't even know how you feel, it's all good, all welcome. You are where you need to be. So together we're going to breathe, we're going to get grounded, and we are going to create mental sunshine. All right, so take a big breath in and sigh the breath out. And now we'll begin some movement. Open and close the hands. If you've been sitting in a cross-leg position, switch that. Circle your wrists. Shrug your shoulders. All right, and now cat and cow movement, hands on your legs. So start to round the back, chin to your chest, and then arch the back, chin high to the sky. Feel yourself really moving out any cobwebs, breathing into the nooks and crannies while you round your back and you arch your back, and then really get the shoulders involved, keeping that range of motion fluid. All right, so one more time, round the back and arch the back, and then we'll sit, excuse me, bring the feet to touch, extend the arms out and up, and reach the arms really high, and then we'll sit here and we're going to breathe in and breathe out. I encourage you to make an even breath. I encourage you to find an expansive breath. I encourage you to breathe as deeply as possible without creating overwhelm, because again, our focus right here, right now, as we take this time together, is to be a creator of mental sunshine. Take one more nice big breath in and a full breath out. And then on your next exhale, I'm going to ask you to twist to your right. Arms are up in the air. Twist to your right. Twist to your right. Take another big breath in. Creators of mental sunshine uniting. Come on into center. Hands behind the head. Round the back and arch the back. Round the back and arch the back. Do that one more time with a sense of glee from the sunlight of your spirit as we create mental sunshine in all directions. Arms up, twist to the left, twist to the left. Stay twisted with the arms in the air. Big breath in, full breath out. Tune in at all times to your body. Is this working? Do what you can and say to yourself, yes, I can. I can do this. Things sometimes feel very difficult, very challenging, but not impossible. So together, come into center, mental sunshine, hands together in front of the heart, round the back, arch the back, round the back, arch the back. And now sit for a moment to extend your legs out, and that's going to have a different feel for everybody. Grounded in the heels, a stretch in the back of the ankles, the calves, the knees, the thighs. And what I want to invite you to do is, for a second, take your hands and make 2 tight fists in front of your face, and then relax, and make 2 tight fists, and then relax. And now what I want you to do is tight fists and squeeze your butt cheeks while you do that, and then relax. Tight fist, butt squeeze, and then relax. Butt squeeze, and then relax. And do that one more time. Butt squeeze, 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 and then relax. Well done. Bring the hands down to the sides. Roll the shoulders. Reach out through the arms. Start with the hands hovering, and then actually make contact, but continue to reach and stretch. Remember, we are creating mental sunshine, so let your arms be beams of that, and then tip your head side to side. So your fingertips might be touching down, but a continuous stretch while the head sweetly bobs from side to side. Like the face of a daisy just dancing through the air, side to side. Maybe you even smile. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. The sunlight of my spirit. I'm creating mental sunshine. All right, one more time to each side. And now lean over to the left and take your right arm up, 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 high, 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 and breathe into the whole right side of your body. I'm going to ask you to take your right shoulder back. And for a breath, look up into the air. And then for a breath, look down to the hand that's on the ground. And then for a breath, find a place of neutrality for your neck, for your head, for your jaw. All right, friends, give it one more big breath in. Full breath out. Use your breath in your hand to springboard up. Hands rest for a second on the legs. Round the shoulders, shrug the shoulders. Move the head around a little bit. If you want to reposition the legs, excuse me, springtime is in the air. My filtration system is feeling slightly overwhelmed. So here, engage with the feet, engage with the legs. So really dig the heels down. Again, imagine springtime, we're getting out into the ground, into the earth. All right, and then take a moment, extend the arms out to the side, let the hands descend down, lift your heart, lift the back of your heart, soften your jaw. And now what I want to ask you to do is take your chin towards your left shoulder. Take a big breath in, keep stretching the arms. Take one more big breath, keep lifting the heart. And now gently just come into center and gingerly drop your chin down towards your chest and breathe. Breathe. Mental sunshine will cause the flowers of peace and happiness and prosperity to grow upon the face of the earth. Chin up, be a creator of mental sunshine. And then just go ahead and take your head, move it around a little bit, and then invite your chin over towards your right shoulder. Big breath in, full breath out. Engage with the feet, engage with the hands, engage with your arms, engage with your legs, engage with your breath, and firm up your cheeks, butt cheeks, that is. Take another big breath in, full breath out. Come on into center, loosen up the arms, just shake them out a little bit, gather up your legs, sit for a moment, round the back, arch the back, round the back, arch the back. And one more time together. Reach the arms out, reach the arms up, and squeeze the palms to touch each other. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lift, lift, lift. Engage your cheeks. Stretch out through your toes. Take one more big breath in. And then let the hands come on down through the midline, right in front of your heart. Give yourself a breath of thanks. Thank you to your body, to your mind, to the complexity of you as a person, perfectly imperfect. And now let's stand and move some more, okay? So I'm going to ask you to come on up into standing. And we'll stand, so we're looking down at the long end of our mat, and we'll go feet together. Okay, and then again, take the arms high to the sky, press the palms to each other, and then bring the hands down in front of you, bend your knees, touch your knees, bend your knees deeply, look down to the ground, and lift the shoulders, and take a big breath in, and a full breath out. All right, give it one more big breath in. Full breath out. All right, I'll ask you to stand for a second. Step your right foot to the right, a big step, and turn your right foot to the right. And now bend down into the left knee. Lean onto the left thigh. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. And then we'll stand up. We'll step the foot in. And repeat on the second side. So step the foot off to the side. And then turn the foot to the left, bend your right knee, and lean onto the leg. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. And now we'll stand up and we'll step the feet together. And now what I'd like you to do is just eyeball it that your feet are maybe, say, 2 fist distance away from each other. Here again, hands on the knees, bend the knees, chair pose. Fierce, strong. Take a big breath in, and when you exhale, put your hands on your stomach. Lift your heart. Big breath in. Full breath out. I like to just kind of shake out my tail feathers a bit while I stretch the spine. And then for a second, let the arms just dangle at your sides. Think of some well-cooked pasta, just kind of loose, loose. And then engage with the arms to extend them forward and take the shoulders back. Squeeze the middle of the back. Feel the weight on your feet. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. And take one more big focused breath. And as creators of mental sunshine, we're going to rise up, stretch up, reach up, breathe. And breathe. Hands touch. And let yourself lean over to the right, stretch over to the right. Big breath in, full breath out. Come on up, go to the other side. Breathe. And breathe. Come on up, come into center. All right, so again, what I'd like to have you do is bend down, touch your knees. Step your right foot over to the right. Turn the toes to the right, and then bend down deeply again into the left knee. And breathe. So now what I'd like to offer is to challenge yourself to let the hands come down towards your mat, to crawl the hands towards your right foot. Big breath in, full breath out. So again, we do what we can. We acknowledge, I can, and we breathe, and we breathe, and we breathe. And now everybody keep your hands down, put your hands to the middle of your feet, and then straighten the legs. So we've landed very gracefully in a wide leg forward fold. Well done. Shake out the head, strengthen the legs, feel the sunshine shining out. Big breath in, full breath out. And now walk the feet together in the middle of your mat, hands on the knees. Take a big breath in, full breath out. Step your left foot over to the left. Turn the toes out, bend down into the right leg. Big breath in, full breath out. Getting grounded, feeling strong, feeling stretched. A good sense of balance here. All right, so now hands dip down enough to touch your mat to walk towards your left foot. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. To exit out, we're going to recreate a wide leg forward fold. So hands to the middle of your footing, legs are straight. You might tinker around with that and create a different distance between the feet. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. And now here in this position, both hands over towards the right. And breathe. Hips high. Engage with the glutes. And breathe. Go to the other side. Go over to the left. And breathe. So here, at any time, we can implement shoulders roll to the back, lengthening the spine, engaged with toes, feet, legs, being certain that there's a little bit of a bend into the knees, and breathe. And breathe. Come on into center, bring your feet closer, and this could be a beautiful opportunity to squat, so you could bend down into the knees, toes turned out, heels up or heels down. Any modification as you drop your seat and you breathe. And then in previous sessions that we've been doing since doing some of this recording is to take the hands off of the ground. So this idea, this concept, this feeling of strength in the legs and the hips to create a lift of the spine, it so easily complements the focus that we have this morning to be a creator of mental sunshine. And then we can radiate the arms out and up into the air in the squat. And breathe. And now let's plan to stand. Come on up, shake things out. And at this time, what I'm going to invite you to do is we can stay in the middle of our mat and we look to the short end of the mat. And we're going to work on a diver's pose. So all we're going to do is stand with feet together, arms at our sides, and breathe. Now we're going to sweep the arms up overhead and then start to fold forward. I'm going to recommend a nice bend to the knees, but not a chair pose bend, and sweep the arms behind you and breathe. So don't lock the knees. Do stretch the spine. Definitely look down, lift the shoulders, and breathe. An offering to add on is to lift your heels, right? Like we're about to dive in, splash in, have some fun. Big breath in, full breath out. Big breath in, full breath out. Engage with the whole body. And again, that expansive breath into your lungs. All right, and then we'll stand up and we'll stretch up and we'll just give a good reach. Hands touch and then hands come in front of the heart. So we weave in a moment of breath for a gentleness break. We practice that gentleness from the inside out. Easy breath. And now we'll build this a little bit more. So now I will invite you to walk up to the very edge of your mat. And we're going to plan to fold and do a lunge. So I'm just giving you a heads up. Stand with the arms in the air. We'll get together here. Full breath in. Soften the shoulders. All right, one more big breath in. And now begin to fold. When you exhale, fold down, touch your legs, touch your mat, take a breath. And then when you breathe, step the right foot back. You can go as far back as you feel really strong and confident. Nice bend into the front knee and a lot of focus down into the foot, right? These babies get us everywhere. And breathe. Notice, can you get lighter on the hands and really use your feet, use your legs, use your hips, use your core strength, use your focus. Use your focus as a creator of mental sunshine to acknowledge what you can do right now. All right, friends, one more big breath in. Full breath out. And then I'm going to invite you to actually let the knee come down and breathe. Notice if that gave you relief. Notice if that gave you a little bit of worry. Notice what came up and breathe. Some might decide to scoot the knee back more. There's always a good option if you want to grab the edge of your mat. You could roll it over if you need a little extra padding. So that might be really helpful. And breathe. And breathe. And then together we're going to lift the back knee up. And we're going to step forward into our fold. Strong legs, long spine. Always helpful for the sunlight of the spirit as we create more and more mental sunshine. Stand up. Stretch up. Hands together in front of the heart so you can experience what your body just experienced. And as we lean into the breath, I don't want to get entangled in the thoughts of trying to rush, or I didn't do good enough, or I wish I had done more. This is enough. This is more than enough. Let's breathe and breathe. So this is a recording that you can go back to if you want to do more of this, okay? I just want you to know that. So drop the arms, okay? Take the arms up, pause. So we feel grounded, we feel steady, we feel confident. We feel confident on our feet, in our heart, with mental sunshine as the guide. And now fold when you breathe. And now left foot, step it back. Step it as far back as you want to go with that. Find a steadiness. Bend into the front knee. Knee above the heel. And really engage with the foot. Find the action to push down into the entire footbed. You could lift the toes, lower the toes, and breathe. And breathe. And breathe. And then in the next couple of breaths, we're going to plan to bring the knee down. So in that planning, it might be helpful to grab the mat and to bring it in. So you got a little double up under your knee. And breathe. And breathe. And notice the process of your body literally allowing the breath in. So feel yourself open, be inspired by your body. Together, one more big breath in and a full breath out. And then we'll lift the knee and we'll step forward into the fold. Strong in the legs, long in the spine, creators of mental sunshine. Rise up, reach up, stretch up. Hands touch. Hands behind your head, elbows wide for a moment, elbows hug in. Bend your knees so you feel the power of your legs, not quite our chair pose, but then lean the heart back. Lift the gaze skyward. So we're creating a standing back bend, but we're in this really funky shape. Knees bent, butt back, belly in, heart up, chin up. I hope you're giggling at this. We deserve a good laugh. Big breath in, full breath out. Keep leaning the heart back, leaning the head back. You could slowly straighten the legs some, and some might decide to reach the arms behind us. Just be sure that the butt's not pushing back And the hips aren't pushing forward. We want to be somewhere in the middle. That's a lot of stability that we've created. Big breath in, full breath out. One more breath. And then hands together in front of the heart. And breathe. And breathe. And now let's take all the warmth that you've created in the body down to the ground. So come on down onto your back. And as you settle onto your back, I want to repeat mental sunshine will cause the flowers of peace, happiness, and prosperity to grow upon the face of the earth. Be a creator of mental sunshine. As you breathe on your back, hug your knees in, twinkle your toes, roll the shoulders, ground the head, and breathe. And breathe, and breathe. And now let's have some fun. Take the legs up into the air. Circle your ankles around. You can even stick out your tongue. Let your tongue move in a circle. Let your eyes move in a circle. If you can circle your ears, go for it. Circle your feet in the other direction. And then come into stillness. Arms are either giving support to the legs or your arms are on the ground. If your arms are on the ground, perhaps take the arms up by the head, resting on your mat, and take another breath. Together, we're going to bend the knees, arms on the mat at the sides by the hips. I'm going to ask you to take your right palm and face the sky and let your left palm be on the ground. Okay. And lift your heart. I did say lift your heart. Push your head down, lift your heart, and then lift your hips. And as you lift up, bring the shoulder blades to squeeze into the back. Move your chin away from your chest and ground down to your arms. Squeeze the feet to each other. Relax your butt and then squeeze your butt. Relax your butt and squeeze your butt. One more time. Relax it, squeeze it, and then do a semi squeeze. Hips up, chin up, heart up, and breathe. And breathe. And breathe. And then come down. Move the legs side to side. Move the head side to side. Hug just your right knee in. Squeeze it. Yawn the left leg onto the mat. Oh, so good. Take a big breath in. Full breath out. And now switch that. Squeeze your left knee in and yawn the right leg out. Oh, so good. And breathe. And breathe. Feel grounded. Feel the nourishing movement that you've chosen this time for. Any time is a good time to put some movement into you. And how I adore that song that says, dance like nobody's watching. Perfect words to live by. All right, and now I'll ask you to stand both your feet on the ground, and we're going to repeat the bridge pose, where this time around I'm going to ask you to have your left palm face up, the right palm face down. Feel your mental sunshine, ground the head, the sunlight of your spirit, lift your heart, power down from your butt to your thighs, to your feet, and rise the hips up. As you rise the hips up, you can slowly crawl the shoulders under the body to give more lift to the ribs, to lift the heart, to lift the chin. So there's a sense of safety and stability and sweetness to the curves of your spine in this beautiful bridge pose. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. One more easy breath in. Complete breath out, and then descend down. Just bring the hips down. Move the legs side to side. One hand on the heart, one hand on the stomach. Move the legs side to side. And in that side to side motion, free up the shoulders, move the head. Slowly, legs are going side to side. Let the feet crawl further away from you. What a cool move. So slick. So you get longer and longer on your mat. And then that motion is just down into the feet. And then you feel that motion just slow down. Let the arms drop at the sides of the body and breathe. Relax your arms. Relax your legs. Relax your feet. Relax your hands. Relax your whole head and feel that glow. Mental sunshine. You are the creator of mental sunshine. Let the whole body relax. Let your whole body relax. Your whole body is relaxed. I invite you to create some gentle movement. Let yourself listen for the sound of the tingshes. Think of one thing that you have gratitude for right here, right now. And in the gentle movement, you're welcome to roll to one side to join me in our closing seated position with the hands together in front of the heart. I always remember as we end here the beginning of my practice years and years ago. This was the first Sanskrit word that I learned, Anjali Mudra. It's a gesture of reverence. A gesture of reverence. We will conclude with a song of Om, giving gratitude to the body, the mind, the spirit that's always there to guide us when we take pause, when we tune in to the mental sunshine that we can create. And I do understand that it's work, but you're worth it. So I encourage you to keep working on it. Together, let's take a big breath in. Gently bow your mind down to your heart, that commingling of the mental sunshine and the sunshine of your spirit. You are totally awesome. Till next time, my friends, namaste. All right, well, have a great day.